Greetings everyone. My name is Frančeska Delija, and today alongside Professor Morana Koludrović from the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences in Split, I will be presenting to you the topic of intergenerational learning and or IGL for short, its importance, roles, features, and different types. To start with, I will address the significance of IGL, its development over time, and the ways it's shaped by our social and economic environments, with also exploring the integration of lifelong learning within this paradigm, spanning across informal learning and non-formal and formal educational domains. So in contemporary society, IGL implies the mutual exchange of knowledge, values, and resources between two or more generations, whereby members of different generations learn from each other, and this exchange is particularly important in the 21st century due to the significant generational disparities which are influenced by the ever-so-changing contemporary society, and also rapid and technological and media advancements. These dynamic environments continuously evolve, resulting in substantial generational gaps, which are amplified by widespread access to information. Therefore, it is not surprising that the importance, role, and types of IGL are being increasingly promoted and researched within the framework of lifelong learning. The rapid evolution of technology is evident, as seen here in the progression of, for example, computers over a span of merely 25 years. And similarly, we have the surprisingly short history of mobile phones. And today, these devices have transcended luxury and became indispensable tools for modern day living. Another illustrative case lies in this technological milestone of 1956, when IBM debuted the world's first hard disk drive with a total capacity of 3.75 megabytes. Presently, we witness the existence of micro USBs that can hold a whole terabyte. Throughout civilization, IGL has been the oldest form of learning, and from the earliest cultures, knowledge was acquired, expanded, and enhanced by older generations, by teaching and passing on knowledge, values, attitudes, rules, and skills to younger generations. This was an informal type of learning within family contexts. It then evolved with the emergence of formal education systems, and these systems presumed teachers would transmit curriculum prescribed knowledge, skills, and values depending on the social structure. And the concept of IGL only sporadically appeared in pedagogical literature until the late 20th century. However, as society shifted towards a knowledge-based model and faced demographic changes, IGL gained traction as a prominent topic within lifelong learning. In the 21st century, it has become a scientifically significant and practically relevant subject in both informal and formal educational settings. The need for lifelong learning, especially in adulthood and old age, became apparent due to demographic shifts, particularly the aging population in the Western world at the end of the 20th century. As presented here in this graph from Eurostatistics, it is expected that by 2050, there will be a significantly bigger percentage of older people and a smaller percentage of younger people in comparison to this research, which was conducted in 2019. This fact highlighted the necessity for ongoing improvement among older members of society. And at the macro level, with the development of knowledge-based society and the shift away from an industrialist way of life and education, it has been understood that lifelong learning and education can contribute to greater efficiency in societies or economies, as well as individuals' personal, social, and professional well-being. Lifelong learning also enables individuals to continue with their professional development beyond their initial formal education. And these changes have seen extended families being increasingly replaced by nuclear families and various modern family structures. And moreover, modern families are geographically more distant from other family members and relatives. And such family structuring has affected not only younger generations, but also the vulnerability of older generations, prompting considerations about their personal, social, and financial well-being. And these shifts have led to the development of various subcultures, excessive individualization, and existential anxiety, where the promotion and application of IGL can play a crucial role. So why is IGL valuable? In contemporary social and cultural contexts, IGL transcends traditional notions of just knowledge transmission, evolving into an essential component of lifelong learning. Research indicates that modern IGL fosters cooperation, interaction, and exchange between generations. It also promotes interpersonal understanding, respect, and it breaks generational stereotypes. It connects generations through meaningful and beneficial activities, which creates more cohesive communities and promotes personal and social welfare. Ultimately, it fosters greater inclusion of different generations within the community and establishes positive role models. In the context of informal learning, IGL is extremely important. It is a multidisciplinary topic that requires the integration of numerous scientific disciplines, such as developmental psychology from a lifelong perspective, pedagogy, andragogy, gerontology, sociology, medicine, and others. Traditionally, it was viewed through a familial lens, focusing just on older family members, transmitting knowledge to younger generations. However, modern IGL emphasizes and is characterized by members not being family related or extra-familial. And this means that informal IGL doesn't have to come exclusively from inside the family, but it can be observed in different local groups, libraries, church communities, or so on. And this contemporary perspective emphasizes the transactional nature of learning, where both the younger and older individuals mutually benefit. This can be observed in two different contexts, in the context of families and in the business context. Family IGL is primarily informal, and it can be both intentional and unintentional. And depending on culture, values, personal experiences of parenthood and family, it can be both transmissional and transactional. In the business context, work-based learning and workplace learning entails the assignment of a mentor to a newly hired individual within a company. This mentorship relationship constitutes a component of intergenerational learning. Similar to the familial IGL, this professional form may adopt transmissive or transactional characteristics, dependent upon the quality of the relationship itself. IGL in the context of non-formal education refers to the exchange of knowledge, skills, and experiences between individuals of different generations outside of formal educational settings, such as school or universities. But even more importantly, there's an increasing need to integrate IGL into the formal educational system, although its presence remains insufficiently represented and recognized. We do have rare examples of successfully implemented IGL, like mixed-age student programs in adult education, and also where family members who are experts in a certain field come and explain that certain content. However, in Croatia, IGL is common in kindergartens, where children of different ages participate in the same educational activities. The same goes to alternative approaches to schools, such as Montessori, Waldorf, and others. And in this way, older individuals learn responsibility, independence, and care for others, while younger ones look up to the older ones. This also promotes intergenerational learning because despite minor age differences, the developmental phases of children make these interactions increasingly significant. On the other hand, projects that promote IGL are highly prevalent, and research results indicate that they contribute to the local community and benefit participants of all generations. Such examples are getting increasingly more common worldwide, but we will demonstrate the promotion of IGL at our Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences here in Split, within the Erasmus Plus 60 project. This project was based on implementing IGL through project-based learning, where participants were required to devise their own projects. And members of 3 generations participated, so students, mentors, who took on a role of providing material support rather than imposing their own opinions, and individuals aged 60 and above, with an average age being 75 years old. Some goals of the project consisted of emphasizing the significance of learning opportunities for older people, as well as providing higher education opportunities and increased inclusion of the individuals aged 60 and above. Also promotion of intercultural learning. These images showcase the diverse activities of the Erasmus Plus 60 project and its implementation. So participants engaged in a variety of activities, including cooking, painting, crocheting, exercising, dancing, and writing letters, both in its traditional form and modern email formats, where they facilitated mutual learning. Here are some additional pictures of said activities. Results of the project. So engaging in these diverse activities enabled the participants to acquire a range of valuable competencies and skills, including media literacy, technical proficiency, effective communication, teamwork, adaptability, and more. Participants particularly highlighted the value of effective communication, the diverse generational perspectives, the joy of shared experiences, and the cultivation of mutual respect and acceptance. Here are some quotes based on the direct feedback from the participants of this project. They point out that it is the, and I quote, learning you're unaware of yet enriches you for a lifetime. And another person said, and I quote, I've attended many workshops, but I don't recall ever having such a lovely, relaxed, and enjoyable experience. And that is all, and thank you for your attention.